Anyways, we got a shot clock for y'all today. Rules a little different.
Shot clock.
Shot clock. We got shot clocks tonight. All right. Interesting question. I'll start off with the question first this time, and you'll realize why later. What role does race play in your partner? In order to answer, well, you get 30 seconds to answer for every shot that you take. If you want to answer for any longer than 30 seconds, you got to take another shot.
Can you say the question again?
What role does race play in your ideal partner?
I'll answer.
Can you set a 30-second timer?
Yes, but I should not need it.
We might have some follow-up questions.
Dang. I actually forgot where the clock shit is. Mm-hmm. 30 seconds. Starting now. Race plays a significant factor. It's something that I really don't see myself budging on. I don't think I could ever marry a non-black woman.
Same.
I gotta be honest, I just don't really want to I don't want it to be the same race as me. Anything else would be cool as shit.
Cool.
Are we not allowed to say anything more? Because are we going to have to drink?
If you want to say more, go ahead and drink.
Because I don't want to get fucking toasty on here. I mean, I'll say. Yeah. Tough shot clock. Because I'm not about to drink over and over and over to talk.
Like, what if you just really fuck with someone and they're not black?
One thing I've learned is just really fucking with someone ain't enough. For me to want to marry someone, we got to be compatible on several different levels. Mm-hmm. And also I'm learning that it's important that I respect all those levels, even if I feel like it's a lot, because if I don't get a majority of those things, I'm not going to be happy.
So black is a very intricate and, I mean, it's its own unique culture, and as many others are, but I mean, just speaking on black culture, it's comprised of a lot. So I guess ideally, what black?
African American.
African American, like, so.
What?
I guess what does that mean to you?
Black culture, whether it's not about nationality or race, is for me, it's about culture.
So
why is black not enough? Why it gotta be black and?
No, it's not black and. I'm just like, cause I'm wondering what about black is what is making you drawn to it.
It's an understand. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
It's an understanding of a very fundamental part to me. I think you and I were going to say the same thing. I need you to feel that. I need you to feel that, and I need you to understand that. It's something unique to be black in America. Mm-hmm. Maybe not unique, but it's an experience that you kind of have to experience to truly understand. And any kid of mine is going to be black, and I don't need a non-black person shaping that experience like in such a significant way. Maybe someone could do it, but I would be very, very fearful that they could not. And And I also would just know I could just get with a black person and avoid all that.
Didn't we have a episode where like, yeah, we could also get with a black person and still have the same issue?
Yes, we had discussed are you can you be pro black with non-black partner, and we kind of got on this conversation specifically. Just having to judge a non-black person and family really harshly. Like, I have to judge my girl's mom on a whole nother level if she's not black, because what is your sentiments toward blacks, and what type of shit are you gonna put in my black kid head when they're a child? And you know what I mean, uncles, fathers, not fathers, but uncles, cousins, grandma, grandpa, all that type of shit. That's half the fam. So that's why biracial kids always be fucking confused. So yeah, honestly, I think after having that conversation, I kind of realized it is very important to be particular about that part of it.
Can you be black and still be biracial?
No, I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, then why can't I ask black and?
Because that excludes the necessity of just being black. I was just about to ask the question because one thing for me, like, for instance, I love my black culture, right? And I love learning about us and our roots in Africa. However, I cannot be with an African person. Our values are completely different. We're both black, but I don't need the black and African because our experiences are two different things. And we, not to say we wouldn't learn from each other or grow from each other, but it's too different from what I've seen in just dealing with Africans, right? I don't care for that experience.
I think that was my original point when I was asking the question, though. It's like, it feels like it's being boxed into just one thing, and I don't think it's just one thing. And that's why I was asking the question that way.
Blackness is not just one thing.
Right.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, when you brought up being biracial, and it kind of sounded like a joke. Can you be black and still be biracial? Like, my cousins are Puerto Rican or Dominican and Ecuadorian. I consider them biracial. Like, it's still Latinos to you guys, but it's very different cultures. Like if you get to the nitty gritties of things, there's a lot of similarities, but there's still differences. And so that's why I was
Yeah,
presenting.
you can be black and biracial, like, but the point that I was trying to make to yours is like, I need a black woman who understands my experience as a black woman here in America. That's not to say that people who have other cultural backgrounds that, include blackness are limited in their experiences, but they also, like, it's Africans that can come over here and be living like kings. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's all type of other races that just wouldn't get the same treatment as me, just a black American person. So I need a black American person.
Yeah, that's kind of what TZ was saying too. You guys want to have somebody who's had that shared experience with you.
I think it is some cultures that I like more than others that I would be open to have a dating experience with, like some Latino cultures, Caribbean cultures, but at the same time, I don't know if I see myself marrying.
Yeah, that was a key word for TZ.
One of those, maybe.
The ideal black person is actually like a specific African American person who doesn't really have like a deep tie to their culture beyond American culture. So like you said, with Africans and just other black cultures outside of America, I hate to say it, but y'all culture is just be a lot. And so with a black person who has no culture besides America, that's really the easiest shit to deal with, honestly. It's like that's the most relatable to me, and we could just fucking be black Americans and deal with the rest of the world as they come, and we just relate on this shit here. Like, it sounds really ignorant to say that, and I've never thought of it in this way, but that really is the ones who came off slave boats, and we don't really know.
I think because of how much I disassociate with, I guess, where my family's from and how I recognize like that ain't shit that I chose. Like, and the shit that I have been choosing is living here in America. So I'm unfortunately just American. I would like to bring more culture into my life, aside from the background that I already grew up with. So that's just kind of like,
So that's why you would want a person a different background from you. So like you can just get something different.
yeah, it'd be cool.
I'm interested. Why are you focused more on something different as opposed to Ace and I, which I don't know how to frame the question, but it just seems more easy for your life partner to be someone similar to you than having the goal of someone being different to you.
So,
Does that make sense?
yeah,
That question?
yeah. So I guess if I was to entertain the thought of finding someone similar to me, I would need to find somebody like an Ecuadorian American first generation born, like I guess girl who had similar experiences to what I had, who also had. Well, I guess maybe we don't need to go as deep as like like locationism. I don't know. Like she also doesn't relate to her Ecuadorian culture. So like we're both Americans kind of. So now I'm like essentially dating a white girl, which that'd be cool too. Like like cuz I mean going I don't know, like white doesn't typically have to be American either, but ooh, whatever. Like I it's just whatever it is.
You specifically said that you would want to date someone not of your culture. So if you met the female you, would you want to date her? Would that be better or like more appealing or less appealing than the non-Ecuadorian you?
A female me would be so cool, but like that doesn't necessarily mean Ecuadorian American, that kind of thing.
Hypothetically.
Yeah.
Like there's
If she
two
happens.
women. There's the Ecuadorian you and then the non-Ecuadorian you. Which one is the better one?
There's two women and they're both me, but one of them is Ecuadorian and the other one's not.
Mm-hmm.
Probably they're not. Cause I mean, and I mean now that I'm saying it out loud, heck, as far as dating goes, because I don't know what marriage is like to me, anyways. But as far as dating goes, I wouldn't mind dating an Ecuadorian girl either. I just don't know what it'd be like to marry. Like I know what my family's like, and we haven't had the best local marriage typically. So like I don't have like that best background like to rely on like to think like yeah marriage is gonna work out with another Ecuadorian. So
Is race really a factor for you?
probably not.
I was thinking how because race plays such a large factor to us, it basically dictates where we go, where we move, where we, make our greatest livelihood.
Your stomping grounds.
And I also just feel like with him being so passable, he can navigate society in a different way than we can. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, of course, the blinders are race. So on the outside looking in, that's why I would see like race wouldn't be much of a factor for him. But it has to be for us because I have to consider, like you said, what's your upbringing? What's your thoughts about how black people really live and move in society?
No, honestly, I think most races are like that. And so I think Los may be in the minority and people who care less, but most blacks want to be with blacks, most Asians want to be with Asians. I actually don't know if most Latinos want to be with Latinos. I would guess yes, but maybe not.
No,
And I
there
think
is a
most whites
comfort.
want to be with whites.
I do think that there is like a comfort in being with like your own. Like I recognize what that comfort is. I've been with with Latina girls, and like it's nice sharing that kind of, like experience, but it doesn't feel new. And then also it's kind of it kind of feels like I don't know where I guess I'm trying to like. I don't know why that feels weird for me. Like it just.
Hmm.
I
I mean,
want
it's not
I
surprising
want
to
to
me.
build with you, girl. I don't want to like. I don't want to know what you got already. I guess I want to figure out. I want to learn. I want to grow.
And you don't see that as like the ultimate comfort place to grow from. Uh, I say the female version of you, but let's just say like the perfect compatible Ecuadorian version of you, who
Hmm.
also has a mom and dad who's Ecuadorian, and like
I mean, she's
maybe
perfect
her
for me.
mom
Then I'm
also wants
sure.
to move to Ecuador, like your mom when she's little. You know what I mean? Like there's just shared experience
If
in
she's
that.
perfect for me, I'll take it though. Like that's not like.
Her family looks like yours
But
and
like,
shit. Like
but I did have my preference. Like it'd be cool if it was different. But I mean, girl, I mean, I find you perfect. I can't look for you anywhere else. I'm taking that. If that's what you're presenting me, I gotta take that.
so, I'm just saying though, like they both slide in your DMs in the same day, like Ecuadorian perfect compatible, non-Ecuadorian perfect compatible.
I gotta try
So
that
it's
out.
not like you got to just choose one. You like have the option for both. They right there.
Sure, I'll go for the other one first because I know a little bit of Ecuador already.
Dang, dang. I hear you, man. And just knowing the person that you are, just preferring to know people and not judge them, like make the predetermined judgments and shit. The person who is most similar to you is probably.
They're probably out there too.
Well, I would think that that person is less interesting to you just because less to learn.
Mm.
You kind of come in knowing already a lot of shit built in.
DJ, spin that shit. We just not have intros anymore.
See, this is a weird shot clock. We usually have like a longer shot, like
Yeah.
countdown. So I wasn't sure when to hit it, honestly, and I forgot again.
You know,
I definitely forgot
these
again.
millennials with their opinions and their podcasts.
Yeah, now we 20 minutes in.
Every one of them has podcasts nowadays.